State Senate Health and Human Services Committee is holding a hearing today on improving child protective services in Texas. Last year, a federal judge found the Texas foster care system to be, quote, unconstitutionally unsafe. Scott McCown is a former district judge and a current law professor at UT, as well as the director of the Children's Rights Clinic at UT, and he's joining us this morning to talk about the issue. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, John.
So if you can illustrate for us how bad the foster care system or the problem is here in Texas.
Well, Texas has two problems. Our investigators are overwhelmed. They should carry caseloads of 12. They're easily carrying caseloads 2, in some cases 3 or even 4 times that. So that's the first problem. And then foster care is just flooded. We're like the old woman in the shoe with so many kids she doesn't know what to do. We don't have enough foster homes to adequately meet the needs of our kids.
So then this then just leads to real world problems for these kids. When you were serving as a judge, what were some of the cases that stuck with you that came through your courtroom over the years?
Well, you see terrible cases of abuse, of course, both sexual and physical. But in fact, 70% of the cases are cases of neglect, problems of drug abuse, alcohol abuse, mental health, and poverty. And so the system struggles to help families in all those situations.
So that naturally brings up the question then, what can be done? We know funding is always an issue. You mentioned, how understaffed they were. So let's say the money does come in. Where does it go? What is the first thing we need to do in order to turn things around?
So Governor Abbott has sent in new administration, and in addition to that, we need additional resources, as you said. Speaker Strauss has called for additional resources, and I hope in the next legislative session we have a substantial appropriation. And what we need to do is we need to lower caseloads, both for investigators and also foster care workers, lower them dramatically. That means we need to increase salaries, we need to hire more people, and we need to recruit and deploy foster homes that are professional treatment homes.
Why do you think this is not getting the attention that you think it deserves from the legislature and the people in power here in Texas?
Well, because of the magnitude of the problem. We need hundreds of millions of additional dollars to take our system to scale. We're the second largest state. We have very large child population. We have high child poverty, and the amount of money it's going to take causes people some heartburn.
So this hearing going on today, what do you realistically expect to come out of it?
Well, the hearing's focusing on 4 small issues. I don't know if in light of the crisis the hearing might go bigger and the committee might focus on a larger set of problems. I'm hoping they do, but it focuses on 4 small issues assigned by the Lieutenant Governor as part of the interim charge process.
All right, Scott McCown, thank you very much. We
Thank
appreciate you
you
taking the time.